Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Erica, or Ricky Mickey Plans, and I'm planning for another week because the weeks keep coming, so I keep planning. I'm planning this week in my classic sized vertically aligned Happy Planner, and yes, I am using actual Happy Planner inserts this week as opposed to the inserts that I usually like to use that I have made. The reason I'm doing that is because the inserts that I make, I like to have a lot of space for to-do lists. It doesn't look like I need them yet, but at the time I'm actually doing this video, I've barely started this week. But this week that you're looking at, I don't need many to-do lists because it's my son's graduation week, and where he goes to school, it's like graduation week. It's like a full thing. And so that's also why my video is coming out late, because I feel a little awkward about announcing to the entire interweb that I'm leaving town, even though I do have somebody house sitting. Just feels a little, it's something my mom instilled in me. You just don't tell the world you're leaving because it invites the undesirables. I don't know. She instilled it and I'm following it. But, excuse me while I clear my throat. I do want to show you what to do when you're going between layouts. So when I was printing out my layouts for the month, I wasn't really thinking ahead, and I went ahead and made one for the week that I'm planning for, which is this week. But again, I'm not using it. So what you can do is just take a tape roller. You leave them in the planner on the rings. And I get pretty close to the edges here. I'm just going to roll this tape on. And then I like to put a little between the discs and just a little in the middle for reassurance. And then you just take this and you pull it just as tautly as you pulled this one and just lay it in there, and it will be stuck. And so now when I turn the page, it all turns as one. It's a little thicker, but it turns as one. Now, the other thing you might be wondering about is, why does this say September when it's clearly in May? Well, again, since I usually use the inserts I print out myself, I don't have any inserts for the actual month of May 2024. However, I have an old set of inserts from the month of September 2021 where the dates match. So all I'm gonna have to do is cover that up and it will be May again. So all of that talking, and I haven't even gotten started. So let's talk about my son's graduation. I'm so excited. I'm so proud of him. He had a rough go, just like anybody who went to college during COVID. And I'm just so proud of him and just so happy. So I actually printed my own stickers this week because I wanted them to be all custom about his graduation. And so I printed these out, and I'm going to use these, and hopefully it all goes down pretty quick since I've already spent so much time talking as it is. So this is the class of 2024 kind of look I'm going for. So I'm just going to put this right up here. I know it's covering most of Monday, but Monday is going to be mostly a travel day for us. Pardon me, I keep clearing my throat. My allergies are bad. So it's okay that I'm going to cover a lot this week is what I'm saying, because, well, it'll make sense as I keep going. Anyway, so that's that one. Then I made a nice little, I was about to say nice little, a nice big old sticker with the basic Harvard font. I kind of wish it weren't curved so much, but again, it's the Harvard look. Like, that's what they do. I wish I'd have centered that better. Can I lift it? I can. Okay. So, trying to center this. At least sort of, kind of. All right. Pardon me again. Next, I'm going to take this one, which is two images I kind of combined, the Harvard 2024 with one of the most iconic buildings on campus. This is, I don't remember what it's called, but it's an iconic building. I know that. I know that half of it is the freshman, like this half, I believe, is the freshman cafeteria. They don't call it a cafeteria, but the freshman place where they eat. And then this half is like a performance hall, lecture hall kind of place. And it is a beautiful space, beautiful. And my son's gotten to sing in it several times. And I'm sure we'll do something in there for graduation. Maybe it's not huge, so I don't know if everyone will fit, but you know, we'll see what they do. And above that, I was going to put the Harvard crest, Veritas. So I was just going to put that kind of hanging up here. I feel like it kind of takes up that negative space there. So I think that works as a little vignette. And then my son, so at Harvard, they all live, almost everybody lives on campus. And the house you get to live in is kind of a big part of your life. One of the first, I've been told that one of the first questions people will ask when they find out you went there is, what house were you in? And so his house is Quincy House. And the houses all have a little mascot. So his is obvious little penguin. And this is their house crest. And so I made that. So their freshman year, they live in like dorms that are in the main yard. And then sophomore, junior, senior year, they live in their house, whatever they get assigned. So it's kind of neat, kind of different. Let's see, then I just need a little banner because how iconic is a little banner, right? And so I think I was going to put the banner kind of down here. I don't have an exact plan here, but I have kind of close to a plan. I've kind of thought this through a little bit. He is graduating with a degree in chemistry. So I made a little, by the way, all these images I just got online. So nothing amazing, nothing secret, nothing, yeah. I'm looking for my scissors. There they are. Sorry, they're far away. I want to kind of cut the white border off of this sticker so these will sit right on this line here. So there's the Department of Chemistry. While he was there, he did spend a bit of time on the rowing team. So I made a rowing quest. I just said quest. I did. Crest. So I was thinking I'm going to put this here. I'm not sure about that one. And then my son spent most of his significant time singing in a group called the Crocs. And that's probably the least Harvard looking icon that you're going to see on this page. But yeah, that's what it is. So, and I'm going to put that here, and that will make sense in a little bit if I remember to tell you about it. And that's most of these stickers. So now what I did is I printed out some dots. Did I need to do this? No. Could I use a marker? Absolutely. But I kind of liked how the red with the white border and then the black border looked. And so I did that with these stickers. I did not center mine very well, but still, same idea. And what I'm using this for is to mark the main graduation things. But first, let me move some stuff. So trash night, we're not going to be here to do trash night. This is not the insert I will use next week, but I'm going to go ahead and move my Post-it to there. We're obviously not going to have church choir because we're not going to be in town for that. We will not have a game night. That doesn't happen on that day, but I'll figure that out later. We will not have a game night here. Again, that will not happen over on this page. It'll happen on this page, but I'll fix that later. So now those are out of the way. So what's happening with graduation? We will pull into town sometime either Monday night or Tuesday morning. And then on Tuesday, there are several things happening. And I think I'm going to put all 4 of them in this middle section for now. I'm not sure why, but I am. So let me think about this. Tuesday, there is the the baccalaureate procession. is at 1 o'clock, so I will put that there. Then the baccalaureate service is at 2 o'clock. The class of 2024 photograph is here. I'm going to put a little space there so I can write location of the service. And then the family reception is at 4 o'clock. So those are the 4 things happening for graduation that day. Then we move on to Wednesday. Wednesday, we will have, let me think about this. I want to make sure I get this right. Wednesday, we have the class picnic is at noon. We have the class day exercises at 2. I have no idea what that means. I could probably find out, but I don't. There's a community reception at 4. I don't know what that means either. And then there is the Quincy House family reception. Remember the Quincy House? That's the house he lives in, the dorm. And that is here. So those are the 4 things on Wednesday. Did I mention that graduation there is not just a one-day thing? It's cray-cray. I mean that in a nice way, of course. Thursday is the actual big day. So at Thursday, I wanted to mark that the gates to the yard open at 6:45 a.m. And I want to be there for that because I have a love for bagpipes, and they will, they'll march, march isn't the right word. They will process past every dorm. This is what I've heard. I've not, of course, seen this yet, but they'll process past every dorm, starting with a bagpipe group. And as they pass the dorm, the graduates from that dorm will come out and join the procession, and it'll just keep going until they go past all the dorms. And I want to see that so badly. I really want to see that. So we're going to be bright and early for that. Actual commencement is at 9:30 in the yard. The yard's like their main area. My college called it the mall, but they call it the yard. 12:30 is the diploma luncheon and reception. Again, I'm not positive what any of this means completely, but I'll figure it out. And then my favorite thing about everything, this is my favorite, is the Crocs, the group he's in, is doing a parent concert that night, because many of us have never gotten to hear them sing live. I have gotten to hear them sing live one time. We were visiting campus his freshman year, and they just happened to have a gig, like they were just singing like out on the yard, out on the campus, like, and so we're like, oh good, we just happen to be here and see this. So I did get to hear that, but besides that, I've never heard them live. That was only a short set. I didn't get to hear many songs, and so that I've got to say, I'm more excited about that parent concert than I am about anything else. Just to hear that, and I'm so excited. The only other thing I need to mark is that after, so I'll write other things in here like pack the car and stuff, because we'll have to pack up all of his dorm stuff after that concert, and that concert's at 9 p.m. They forget parents are old, but you know, I'll have to mark that kind of thing, but that'll come later. And like, we'll eat breakfast together as a family, wherever he reserves places, dinner together. That'll get written in these extra spots. But the last Harvard thing I need to write is that he and the Crocs, his singing group, are leaving bright and early Friday morning for their world tour. And so I'm not even sure we will be able to get from our hotel to campus in time to say goodbye to them before they leave for the airport. So I might have to say goodbye on Thursday night and just go to the hotel, and that's it. But they are going on a world tour, and they're going everywhere. I'll try to remember and put a screenshot up here, just because, oh my goodness, it's crazy everywhere they're going. So they will leave for that literally the morning after graduation. It's crazy. I'm so happy for them. Okay. So now there's a little life when we get back. We will be driving all day Friday so that we can get back either super late Friday or more likely super early Saturday, because my husband, who is the choir and orchestra director at our local school, has to direct the choir and orchestra at high school graduation bright and early Saturday morning. Yeah. Isn't that great? Isn't that great? Yeah. Love it. I don't love it. That's sarcastic. We will still have church on Sunday since we'll be back in town. So I'll just put a little sticker for church. I don't need a big one this week, so I'll just put church because there are no meetings or anything. I did make myself an extra sticker for Sunday because that is the anniversary of my mother's passing. That will have been 3 years since she passed, rather unexpectedly, rather suddenly. So I will want to mark that. In fact, on that one, I was thinking, I just happened to have this botanicals book out, and these red floral stickers kind of match what's going on here. And so I was thinking of just putting, of just putting a few like above and below this, just because I was cutting off the blue part there. It's worth noting, right? It's worth noting. So I'm just going to put, I'm gonna at least do it on the top. I don't know if I'm going to do it on the bottom. Mostly because this is turning into being hard to work with. All right, and then I will just take that and kind of cut around that rose. Should I do it on the bottom too? I can. Yeah, I could do that because there's yellow over here. So this still goes with my spread, right? So I'm going to kind of cut around this greenery here just to make it sort of fit. And like this here. See if that fits. Yeah, I think that'll, if it doesn't fit, it'll be close. It's close. It's close enough. All right, so that will mark the anniversary of my mother's passing because I will want to just give I'll give a moment for it. I need to give a moment for it, you know? I do. And then the other thing I need to put is a steps counter. Even though I will not get many steps on the days we're driving, I bet I get a lot of steps on these days. So this is from the Kell of a Plan Roy G. Biv Volume 4 book. And the red right here in the front matches kind of perfectly. And so I'm just going to put this down here because I'm imagining after the crazy week we've had, we're not going to want to fill this day up with a lot of other stuff. So I don't imagine Sunday needing a lot of extra space. That is kind of it. I don't really need to-do lists. I can move this poster to next week, which it won't be on Wednesday, but you know, I'll fix that later again. But yeah, I don't need to-do lists, right? I don't, because like I said, there'll be other things to write in, like where are we going to dinner this night? Where are we going to breakfast? Where are we going to dinner? Where are we going to breakfast? You know, whatever else. Which night are we going to go get a Boston cream pie? Because he's been there for all these years, and I've not gotten a Boston cream pie yet. I'm getting a Boston cream pie somewhere in this time. So there'll be other things to write in, but they're not like to-do lists, like go grocery shopping and get the laundry and stuff. So the only other thing I thought about was from the Gold Star Quotes book. It was maybe a celebration or a hip hip hooray, but I don't know. Does it need it? I don't know if it needs it. I don't know. I wish it was a little smaller, to be frank. Like, to put it there, I can't write about that. I could put it here since we're just going to be driving. Or put it here. Maybe I'll just... I don't know what I'm feeling. Right here. I don't have anything to go here. Right here. There we go. It's a little crooked, but I'm okay with that. So that's just a little more fun, a little sparkle. I feel like I need a little more gold now, but I'm just going to deal with it. So anyway, thank you for coming to watch, especially after I posted this so late, but I hope you understand why I didn't want to post it when we were going to be leaving town for a week. So yeah, thank you. Oh, I know. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. Yeah, I can't leave that. So I need to put, sorry, that just remembered that out of nowhere. I need my whiteout because it will show through a bit if I don't. So I will just hand write in May right here. Ta-da! Crooked? Oh well. No, I don't like it. I don't want it to be that crooked. A little crooked is okay, but that's a lot crooked. All right. Anyway, thank you for sticking around and coming and watch. Even like I said, I am late in posting this, but it was purposeful. And yeah, I hope that let me try again. I'm distracted. If you liked what you saw, please give me a thumbs up. And if you were inspired by what you saw, go ahead and give me a subscribe. I do stuff like this pretty much every week, and I would love doing it. So I'd love to share it with you. And yeah, if you've got a graduate this year, high school, college, kindergarten, whatever, let me know down below. I'd love to hear about it. I actually direct a kindergarten graduation the week before this. So there are graduations everywhere. College here, high school here, kindergarten the week before. So I'm all about it. So just let me know. I'd love to hear about it. And yeah, I hope you have a great week. Stay safe, stay healthy, and happy planning. Bye-bye. Since you stuck around to the end, I'm going to show you a little something. How did I remember everything that I had to put in here? How did I? Well, I print out my Google Calendar. I have it all right here. So I do plan digitally and on paper. And if you want to know how I made it look so easy, like it was just effortless to lay all those stickers, it was anything but effortless. First, I printed them all out on paper, and I laid them out and moved them around and around and around my page. And then when I liked what I saw, I took a picture of it. And this was sitting next to me the whole time, so I could remember where I wanted stuff to go. So yeah, I'm not effortless. I'm a complete overplanner and overthinker. So there's your free, your free one for today. Thanks again. Bye-bye.